Welcome the newest Walk of Famer, George Clinton. We want the funk. Hey, gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Hey, gotta have that funk. No. We want the funk. Say what? Gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Give it up. Gotta have that funk. Yeah. George is right.
George, this way! Ha, George! George, way over here, George. Hold on, let's see your face, though. George, the front of the suit one time. George, give her a kiss. Together. George, straight ahead!
Amazing. So great. Thank you so much. Good.
Instant success as a songwriter temporarily eluded George, so he decided to put a band together. One night, a cat ran across the stage playing with a multicolored ball of yarn. And someone had bought a dog that ran across the stage also. Can you believe the dog chased the cat? And George was trying to catch the cat. He fell, and the multicolored yarn entangled his hair. When he stood up, his clothes were all ragged and torn, and his band said, "Cool, man." And they tore their clothes also. And one even put on a diaper. George announced his retirement in 2018.
Yeah.
And today, in 2024, George is still working. My kids think I'm cool because I know George Clinton. I think I am blessed that he is my friend and I am his. Congratulations, George.
And now more than ever in the world, we need music that brings us all together. And nobody music brings us all together quite like this brother, bringing us together, one nation under a groove. I mean, this brother got brothers and sisters all across the globe coming together through the Mothership Connection. I mean, he got people in Europe and Australia and Africa and North America walking around in daytime with a flashlight looking for the P-funk, the uncut funk, nothing but the funk, the bomb. That's why we celebrate the one and only, the iconic George Clinton, the father of funk music, Dr. Funkenstein himself. Brothers and sisters, in all seriousness, George Clinton said to me one day while we were sitting in his art studio called Line in Tallahassee, Florida, he said, "Brother Crump, I don't know what I did to deserve to be so blessed like I am in the latter stages of my life. I want to say to you publicly, George, the reasons you are so blessed in the latter stages of your life is because you were such a blessing to so many people during the course of your life. I just want to say to you brothers and sisters, are you all ready to get up for the downstroke? Are you ready to tear the roof off the mother sucker? Are you ready to go knee deep in the aqua boogie? Because this brother has influenced such diverse musical talents as the Red Hot Chili Peppers, all the way to Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Master P. In fact, Berkeley School of Music said that George Clinton is one of the most sampled artists in music history. And his song, Let's Play House, has been sampled more than any song in hip-hop history.
Welcome to the corner of Hollywood and George. Like has been said, George Clinton is a national treasure where we all got rich. It's true. So I was a little late to the party. My first exposure to Parliament Funkadelic was in Fairfax High School. I was a student in the mid-'70s, and I walked into class, and it was show and tell. And the kid next to me, his name was Zane, and he had the album Chocolate City under his arm. And I was like, what's that? What's that? What do you got there? He's like, that's Chocolate City. And I could tell by the way he held that record that it meant the world to him. And I was like, okay, I'll check this out. A little something went off. A year later, I went to see you with the Mothership Connection at the Fabulous Forum, wandering around backstage, Gary Scheider with the diapers. And it's safe to say that seeds were planted. Like, just something happened to me that night where I was never going to be the same again. Fast forward to 1985, and I had started a little baby band of my own. And we were going nowhere slowly, which was fine, because we were having fun doing it. And the record company came to us, and they said, boys, if you could have anyone on earth produce your next record, who would that be? And Flea and I looked at each other, and we said, George Clinton. You know, which is, good luck, right? 2 months later, we moved into his house. In the rurals of Michigan, my entire band moved in with George and his family, and we set up our instruments in the living room, which was full of stuffed animals. He was a collector. And we started writing, and George started teaching us. And for me personally, George became an instant friend, a teacher, a mentor, a father figure, a co-conspirator, an instigator, and honestly, a conductor of alien enterprises, truth be told. And that record was called Freaky Styley, produced by George Clinton. And the rest was history. One of the things that dawns on me as I see you get your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is that my true hope is that someday my great-great-great-great-grandkids will see your name and they will go, I'm going to have to sing Bop Gun. I'm going to have to figure out this whole flashlight dance, and I'm going to go to bed dreaming about clones of Dr. Funkenstein. This is my hope, that my great-grandkids will walk across that and go, yeah, my dad knew that guy, let's check him out. So that's all I have to say. I love George Clinton with all my heart. Thank everybody for being here to support. And I'm going to sing a small spiritual hymn. And I'm going to ask everybody to just join in. You may or may not know the lyrics, but make my funk the P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. Make my funk the P-Funk. I want to get funked up. Of the P-Funk that wants my funk stepped on. Yeah, make my funk the P-Funk. I want my get it home. I want the power of the P-Funk.
Yeah. Damn. This is an honor to receive this star alongside the many names and notables from the world of entertainment. Damn, I'm gonna read this shit, y'all, because I'm so emotional, ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna sit up here and remember all this shit. Only 2,800 of them. This is something very special for me. This feel good as shit. I'm proud as hell. By the time we got to Hollywood, we were already on our way. I even got a place not far from here, right down the street on Hollywood and Vine. And I lived on Hollywood and King with my ex-manager, Charlie. He's here somewhere, I saw him. So I know this hood right here. I know these streets. The World Funk headquarters was our office on Vine. I know what it means to see these names on the street, see these stars. I've often looked at them and was dreaming that one day I might be, down here myself. The old fans and new fans who let the music move their soul. Y'all all know who I'm talking about. I've always said, if it's the people who make the funk. I'm blessed to have been a part of this cosmic slot. Thanks to the Omega Sci-Fi brothers who adopted Tom and Dog as their national anthem, keeping it relevant for over 40 years. Damn, 40 years. Now, as we drop the star on the Walk of Fame, let it be a symbol, not just for George Clinton, but for the power of the funk, the power of unity of one nation under a groove. And this acknowledgement does not mark a destination, even a pause, because we're still going forward. You see, I was encouraged by rappers like Snoop, Dre, Cube, De La Soul, Outkast, Digital Underground, Tupac, Kendrick, by the rock acts like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Prince, all those who said the funk inspired them in one way or another. They used the DNA of the funk, and that inspired me to go on. Inspired to go on in my fight. Thank you, Ben Crump. The fight for the rights, the musical rights. Not just for me, but for all those rights that has been mishandled. Thank you. Thank you, Hollywood. I feel good as hell, shit. You know how this feels. This feels great. I mean, after all these years with all the family members, all the members of the band that's been over the years, lots of them are here, lots of them not. Well, for all of them, I say thanks, and I'm blessed to be representing a bunch of funky mothers. Thanks, Hollywood.